Hello and welcome to this short, sweet, energizing, strength-inducing yoga practice. Let's dive on in. Come into child's pose on your mat with your big toes touching, your knees wide, your hands reaching forward, forehead towards the mat, sits bones weighing back towards the heels. If you're feeling any funkiness in the knees, grab a rolled up towel or blanket, place it just behind your knees and sit back on that. Start to tune into your breath, feeling the rib cage expand in all four directions as you breathe in. And feeling that softening, that releasing, that surrender on the breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come up to tabletop position. We're going to dive straight into some strength today. We're going to activate the core, strengthen the muscles in the legs, and get grounded. So really press into your foundation. Make sure the fingertips are spread nice and wide. The hands are arranged under the shoulders, the knees, under the hips. Tuck the toes. Gaze just towards the top of the mat with the neck nice and long. Rib cage hugging together. Navel to spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hovering table, diving straight in. So lifting the knees an inch or so off the mat. Make sure the elbows aren't locked out here, but there's a soft bend in the arms. If you have a tremble coming into the body, that's awesome. I love that. Stay with the breath. Fluid inhales, exhales for 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Well done. Pedal it out here. So we have the chest pressing towards the thighs, the sits bones reaching up and back. And again, all four corners of the palms pressing firmly into the mat as you grip the mat with the finger pads. It's going to help keep pressure out of the wrists. Breathe. Inhale your right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee. And see if you can stack the right hip on top of the left. Keep pressing both palms evenly into the earth as you drop your right heel towards your left glute. Take one more breath in. See if you can lift that knee a little bit higher. Exhale, level out the hips, straighten the leg. Inhale again. Let's see if we can lift that heel up and back. Engage your glute. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Set up your foundation. We're going to come up into a high lunge here. So if you want to widen your stance a little bit for a more strong foundation, then please do that. And we're going to press up to a standing position. Back heel is lifted, all 10 toes facing forward. Hands come together at heart center. Deep bend in the front knee. Hands together at heart center. Reach that back heel back. Breathe. As you inhale, start to straighten the front leg, lift up. Be sure not to lock that knee. Exhale, lower down. See if you can keep the spine long as you do this. So head, heart, and pelvis in one line. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. 2 more just like that. You got it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend a little deeper if you dare. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bend. Good. Hands come down to the inside of your right foot, lizard lunge. So really squeezing your right knee into your right shoulder, lifting that left thigh bone up towards the ceiling as you sink your pelvis towards the earth. Breathe here. Full body engagement. Notice here if you're gripping, clenching, maybe in the jaw, maybe in the glutes. We want to engage the muscles without the tension. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, frame the right foot with both hands, hands on either side. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, hold here. You can lower the knees if that feels better in your body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, hold your plank, extend your crown forward. Exhale, hold. We've got one more, you got it. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, press up and back. Downward facing dog. Same little sequence on the other side. Inhale the left leg up behind you. Hold it here. Bend the left knee and then stack left hip on top of right. Reaching the left heel towards the right glute. And again, lots of length in the side waist and pressing evenly into both palms. So notice if you're crashing here into the right side. Ground that left palm down. Good. Take a deep breath in, lift. Exhale, level out the pelvis, extend the left leg long. Deep breath in, lift that left heel. Exhale, step it up. Keep the breath fluid, steady, even. Widen your base. Inhale, press into your foundation, rise up. Hands come together at heart center. Sink the hips down into the earth. Imagine the hip points trying to lift up here as your tailbone points down. Lifting and lowering with the breath. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Lifting up through the heart space. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, straighten. Remember to keep that micro bend. Exhale, maybe a little deepen of the bend in the front leg. Inhale, last one. Exhale, rebend. Good. Frame that front foot. Excuse me. Place your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Lizard lunge. So again, for the back leg, the right leg, the thigh bone's really lifting up and back with the pelvis sinking forward and down, hugging the left knee into the left shoulder, keeping the neck nice and long. You got it. Let's take one more deep breath in. And frame the front foot on the exhale. Step it back, plank pose, breathe in. Hold it here. Deep breath in, press the floor away. Exhale, lower to the belly or halfway chaturanga. Inhale for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up high. Beautiful. Come on down to hands and knees. Cross the feet at the ankles and come all the way down onto your seat. We'll stretch off the hips a little bit by extending the right leg out long. Plant your left foot to the inside of your right thigh, head to knee pose. So we're going to turn to face the right toes. Cramp in my foot. Lift the heart on the breath in. So get nice and long and tall As you exhale, engage the muscles of the abdomen to fold you into your forward fold. Breathe here. If you find that your knee is way, way up, then you can grab a block or a pillow, place it underneath your left hip, and you can do the same if there's a deep bend in the right leg. So support yourself as much as is required for you to be able to surrender into this pose and feel supported. Good. Roll yourself up tall. Use your hand to close your left knee. Cross that left foot over the right leg. Again, nice and tall in the spine as you swim your left hand behind you. Coming in for a twist. Now you can either hug your left knee, keeping the collarbones nice and broad, or if you have the space, you can hook your left knee to the outside, your left elbow to the outside of your left knee. Make sure both sits bones are grounding down evenly here. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, unwind. Take a twist the other way. Beautiful. Extend the left leg out long. Right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Again, support yourself as much or as little as is empowering for you. And folding in. So again, lifting the lower band of abdominals in and up. So we're really engaging the abdominal muscles to help us fold in that little bit more. Make sure the shoulders are gliding down away from the ears. And breathe. Good. Press yourself up tall. Use your hand to close your knee. Cross it over your extended leg, the left leg, and coming in for your twist. So always inhale to get taller. Exhale to twist to the right this time. Make sure that the left toes remain flexed. Often that foot can go floppy when we're not looking at it. Next breath in, come into center. Exhale, unwind, take a twist the other way. Inhale, come forward, uncross the legs, and we'll take a short and sweet savasana or final relaxation pose as you like. So come on all the way down to your back. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you to open across the front of the chest. With the legs out long, create lots of space between your ankles, create space between your arms and your torso. If you're feeling any fussiness in the lower back or the front of the hips, you can take restorative pose with the feet planted mat distance apart and the knees supporting each other. So be sure not to skip this part. We're just going to do a couple of minutes where we drop control of everything. This is the part of the practice where the benefit really gets to sink in. So often when we're wanting to achieve something, we want to get stronger, we want to get fitter, and we get into the doing of it. And the action part is fun, it's great. And it's absolutely vital to come into these states of non-doing, to settle into being strong, nothing to do. Everything taken care of in this moment, coming into full presence. with who you are. If you can take longer in Shavasana, I thoroughly, thoroughly recommend it. If this is enough for you, then start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, rotate the wrists and ankles. Start to take any final stretches that will feel yummy and nourishing for you right now. Maybe side to side, up overhead. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and really feel what it feels like to be held right now. Enjoy it. Roll on over to your side. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat of your choosing. Hands come together at heart center. We bow the head towards the heart with the eyes closed if you're comfortable. And really notice how you feel right now. Notice your energy. Notice your being. Breathe in love and appreciation for the time that you've created for your practice today, for your body, for carrying you through your practice. And when you're ready, you can lift your chin and open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me in this short and sweet strength cultivating practice. I look forward to seeing you on the mat again very soon. Sending you lots of love.